UK! I'm trying some sign language out. It's really hard to do a K because I kind of want to do it like this, but it's like, gotta show the K, so apparently this is a U and this is a K. So UK, United Kingdom, and what's great is, you know, before I explode this endeavor, I did not know Scotland was part of it. I thought it was its own thing, but it's like not. So it's going to be amazing because pretty much this is right after Ireland. We will be heading into the UK. We'll be heading to Glasgow, that lovely place, and then after that we're going to the Overtoun house, and like this place is like spooky because there's like a bridge, and like dogs commit suicide for whatever weird reason. Got itch in my nose, sorry, but like, you know, it was just one. They're like, oh, it's just maybe a dog was chasing something. It felt like no, there have been multiple cases, and like for some of the dogs who like jump off the bridge and then fall, and like it's just rocks down there. You know, it's like I think 100-foot drop or something. And, you know, they jump off and fall, and for those that survive, they go back up on the bridge and jump again, and then, you know, they're dead. And if they're not dead, they do it again. So it's like, what? And like, you know, the paranormal people are like, this is a thin veil area, you know, it's like where life and death and spookiness all meets. There's a bunch of kids racing down the street with their bikes. So, sorry, I'm like doing this every now and then. Quick movement, gotta react. I gotta sleep my eye now. No, don't happen now. I'm trying to finish this up because I just got back from raking leaves. That's why my sweater's gone. It's funny, I think I wore this shirt for one of the videos. I swear I have other shirts! But I was raking leaves, and, you know, all my other shirts are, like, really big and woolly and long sleeve, and I was like, I need something short, and I was like, here we go. So I was raking leaves, so I had to stop, and that's why there's this yellow light, because, I mean, it doesn't look that different without it. You see. Yeah. It's a little better, just a little bit, so I'm not like, welcome to the darkness. You know, I'm not weird about it. But after the Overtoun house, we're going to Kilchurn Castle, or Kilchurn Castle. It's a castle, and I hope I said that name right. If not, maybe. And then after that, I don't really know how to get there, because everyone's like, oh man, here are like the top 10 places you should go to in Scotland. Fingal's Cave. Island of Staffa. Just Fingal's Cave is like apparently a must go to, but like Google will not tell me how to get there. It's like, do I need a boat? What town do I go to? Because, you know, I could go to the coast and then it's like, oh, you want a boat? You gotta go back to those 2 towns you passed. Take a boat from that port and you can get to Fingal's Cave. So, while I'm in Glasgow, in any town on the way there, I'm gonna be like, yo, how do I get to Fingal's Cave? Because that place is cool. And when you get to it and you look on the other side, you can see the Giant's Causeway. So it's like, yay! Because there's that myth about the 2 giants, and they had the bridge, and they were like, argh. But yeah, so Fingal's Cave, and along the way, or to there, or after there, is the Jacobite, which is the Harry Potter train, you know, from the fucking first movie, you know, Sorcerer's Stone, like that beautiful train, and it's like on this stone bridge, and there's all these wilderness and nature. It's Jacobite. I don't know if I can ride it. I think you can, because I think it's like an actual train. If I can ride it, if I can like see it, if I can do anything with it, just I'll be like, hey, all my Harry Potter friends, all the Harry Potter fans that are my friends. Yeah, because I know I have some friends. You know, they used to work at Universal. They were like, I just wanted to work in the Harry Potter section, but I got stuck with something else, and I was like, man. Imagine working in the Harry Potter section. Magic! But yes, the Jacobite. And then going to attempt to get to the fairy pools. It's apparently very beautiful and magical there. Want to go there. Also, little quick side note. I want to get a tattoo. You know, I've probably discussed this before, but I'd like to get a tattoo of every country. You know, something to symbolize it. I would like Scotland's national animal because it's a unicorn. And it's just amazing because I love like the reasoning why they picked it, because they're like, it's a mythical creature and you can't control it. That's why there's like a chain around it, and it's got like a crown, and it's like, it's a beast you can't tame. That's why you have to keep it chained up. You have to keep it like, and I'm like, it's beautiful. I want that angry unicorn on my body. Sounds really weird, but you know, if I could just like angry unicorn, I'll be like, yeah, Scotland. That's just, and then after the fairy pools and the Jacobite and hopefully get into Fingal's cave, we're going to the Loch Ness, or the town, you know, that it's by, which is, oh my goodness, Drumnadrochit. 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 Oh my god. Then after that, we're going to Edinburgh, which is still technically Scotland. And then we head to Liverpool! Whenever you watch those, like, British comedies, they're always like, Liverpool, and I'm like, yeah, you know, London, Stonehenge, all that stuff. Sorry, I'm a little off track. This chair squeak is kind of distracting me. We'll be heading to Liverpool, enjoying all that awesomeness. Then we'll be heading to Nottingham Castle. It's a castle, gotta visit. Then we'll be heading to Birmingham. That just sounds fancy. Birmingham. It also sounds like bring me ham. And then Althrop. Going ahead in there. And then we're going to, it's a little religious, I know, but we're going to the Christ Church. And it's where they filmed the Grand Hall for Harry Potter. So I get to see an awesome church and some nice little Harry Potter trivia. Love it. And then after, you know, some Jesus, we're going to head to the Stonehenge. Henge. I always say hedge. Henge. Stonehenge. Just, it's that shape, you know, I just automatically think hedge. It's like a hedge. What's great is I think that, excuse me, I think like recently they discovered like a couple 100 feet, like that direction from it. I know that doesn't help, but like from a direction from the Stonehenge, they like found a bigger, more preserved, like it's underground. I have the door, so there might be something in a second. And after Stonehenge is the Highgate Cemetery in London. Apparently some famous people are buried there. I'm going to say hi to them. You know, it's a cemetery. Love spookies. And then after that we're going to the Epping Forest. That almost sounded like I was trying not to curse. It's funny. Epping Forest! I guess when you curse it would be like effing Epping Forest. That's funny. Effing Epping Forest. That's the thing. But we're going to Epping Forest. Apparently it's also spooky. And I think there's something about the trees. I think like the trees have all like fallen and then they just tilt up. Or it's the trees that have a line of orange. Either way, spookiness, trees, down for it. Or actually no. Someone told me like there's a difference between saying I'm up for it and I'm down for it. Down is like secret and up is like the truth, so I'm up for it. But in today's age, it means the same. And then we're going to Safestay in London, because I believe, what was it? I think someone's like grandma or aunt lives in the area, and they were like, we have to visit or something. I don't recall. But we're going to Safestay London, and then we're going to the Hellingly Hospital. Doesn't that just sound like a lovely place? It's a great place for urban exploring. It's a spooky haunted hospital that's abandoned. And with a name like that, who doesn't want to visit? Let's go to the Hellingly Hospital. These names are amazing. I love it. And then we're going to Beachy Head, which is a beach. And it's like World War II related and stuff. Not really a big World War II buff, but you know, if it's there, it's history, we're gonna check it out. I'm not gonna be like, no history for me. It's like, nah, dude, family's technically part of it, you know. Real grandpa was in a camp. And then, you know, my grandma, like, told me, she's like, yeah, we were, what's now Poland, but, like, it wasn't part of Poland, it was something else, but it's now in Poland. She's like, yeah, we're we're doing our thing. And then my dad packed us up. She was 4, apparently. She's like, yeah, he packed us up and put us in a caravan. That's right, because the Russians came. The Russians came and kicked them out. Or, like, leave. They pushed them out, and they were like, well, where do we go? And they're like, let's take our caravan and go to Germany. I'm just like, okay. It's a great place to settle, I guess. But, yeah, no. Russians pushed them out, and then she and her family got into a little caravan, and went. And then more families in their caravan joined, and they just caravan to Germany from their village, which is now in Poland. I don't know why I did this, but like it wasn't in Poland, but now it is. But back then it wasn't. The Russians came and blah, blah, blah. And what's interesting is that I found out my real grandpa was actually going to become a refugee of the Catholic community, and he was going to head to America, but not any. But I don't think he went through with it, because the paper was filled out, but it wasn't signed by him at the end. And they have it. So I'm like, is that like when he met my grandma? Like he was going to be like, alright, I got out of the camp, I'm going to America to my relative. Oh, hi, who are you? Well, let's have 4 kids. I don't know what went down. I mean, I asked, but, trying to beat around the bush, but it's just like, give me your stories before you go. Give me. So, like, when my kids are like, what was great-grandma like? I'll be like, They're like, okay, what was grandma like? Which would be my mom, and I'd be like, This family is, like, not very sherry. And we all have that mentality of, like, you didn't ask, so I didn't bother to tell. And it's like, that's cool. But I kind of can't be like, yeah, so in the year 19 blah, 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 what were you doing? I can't just, I'm a kid, I don't know stuff. But, as always, the other kids and their parents are like, my mom told me what she did when she was a teenager. I'm sitting here like, I don't know jack shit about my mom. I just know she's my mom. I just know her since I met her. I don't know what happened before. Never occurs to me to ask. Because it's like, I figure if she'd want me to know, she'd tell me. And if she doesn't, that's her and beeswax. It's a weird thing to say. But yes, after Beachy Head, we then head into France. But that is the United Kingdom video. And we have one more, and then we're done. Yes! So, goodbye, everyone. Or would it be like, hello? Wait, the Queen's in the UK, right? Oh, I'm gonna see if I can say hi to her.